Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kylie D, bringing you all of the relatable content. At least, I hope some people relate because... Alright, so to get started, my name is Kylie D. I am a 21-year-old and I get called a 17-year-old 90% of my life. Like, always. Go to buy some alcohol and it's... Oh, are you sure that you're 21? Is this even you on your ID picture? And I'm like, yeah, okay. Anyways, I'm awkward as heck. Like, I don't know. I touch my hair all the time when I do things, like getting up in like those awkward high school presentations. I would be like, constantly, and my friends would count how many times I did it and laugh at me. Yeah, so great. I'm a Scorpio, even though I don't fit the description. I go through all of the Scorpio things and I'm like, is that really me? Am I really a Scorpio? Is there something wrong with me? Anyways, I work 2 jobs and I'm going to college, so half of the time I want to die. I'm busy as heck, but, you know, gotta get that money even though I'm still broke. And last but not least, let's see, what picture should I put? We'll do this goofy one. If I can get it. Cute boyfriend right there. Yep, he's mine. Alright. Anyway, so for my first video, I'm gonna talk about my awkwardness. Because it's a real thing. This is 5 things that have made me socially awkward. And it dates back to when I was sometime in elementary school. I went to a new school in 3rd grade, and there was another girl named Kylie in my class. We're like best friends. Like all through elementary school, we still talk. But she was like super cute and popular and whatever, and I was kind of just meh, like didn't fit in anywhere. Still don't really fit in anywhere, but that's besides the point. So anytime anyone was talking to a Kylie in elementary school, like they would be like, hey Kylie, and I turn around and be like, yeah, and they're like, not you. So I would just stop talking because I was like, oh, it's never me, nobody wants to be my friend. Little 8-year-old me. So that was the beginnings of some of it. The other one is leading through elementary school, up in the upper grades, start of middle school. Anytime I would talk, people would just be like, you're just so annoying. And so what do you do when somebody calls you annoying over and over again? You stop talking. So then I just became super quiet, would kind of try to stand in the back of the line, never talk to anybody. My friends were still there for me, but I was kind of just like on the outside of their circles always, where I just never still really fit in, but I just kind of floated around. And then in middle school, since I didn't talk, I literally just read books. At lunch, I would just read books, not talk to anybody. On the bus, I would read books, or I would just kind of sit and listen to everybody. And some people like somehow found me still annoying just sitting there saying nothing. So I had like these guys that were older, and they would like look at me and be like, what are you looking at? Like, what are you like sitting there for? There were a couple of girls that would stick up for me that were their age. They were super cute, and they were like, she's so pretty, just leave her alone, she's just doing her thing. So made it through the middle school bus, clearly, because here I am. Another thing is I have this problem where I blush. Like, even talking about blushing makes me honestly blush. Like, somebody will be like, hey, you're cute. And it's not even that, like, I don't know. Not even that. Just any social interaction with anybody that I'm not comfortable with, my whole face starts going red. It's probably going red right now just talking about blushing. And I have a spray tan, so that's saying something. And when I get in super uncomfortable situations, I'll break out in a whole rash across my chest, and I'm just like... And so it honestly makes me not want to like socially interact with people because I'm so embarrassed that I blush and break out in a rash. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I blush over everything. Even talking to someone on the phone, I blush. Speaking of, I cannot do phone calls. I don't know why. I have, like, phone call anxiety. Like, I can't make my own doctor's... I've gotten better, but I used to not be able to make my own doctor's appointments. I couldn't, like, with, like, figuring... I'm switching colleges right now, so figuring all that out. Anytime my mom's like, okay, well, you're gonna have to call them. I'm like, okay, what do I say? Like, can you just pretend to be me and call them, please? But I'm getting better at it, kind of. The fifth and final thing that kind of probably made me a little bit socially awkward is I got super cyberbullied in high school. And I don't know if any of you remember a thing called Ask FM, but somebody anonymously asked me questions constantly that, like, were so degrading, like, kill yourself, like, you don't deserve to be here. And it was somebody that goes to school with me, because they brought up some super specific, like, high school things that I was like, oh, so I know this person, and they're like, you're such an attention whore, you're blah, blah, this constantly. And then it didn't really affect me a ton. Like, I was just kind of like, oh, well, that really sucks. But what made me really mad was they brought my family into it, and yeah, that killed me. I was like, they brought my parents into it, and my parents are really respectable people, so I was like, yeah, bye-bye. You don't count. Your opinion is invalid. But anyways, that's probably not all of it. I'm super, like, nerdy too. I don't know. I just don't really fit in anywhere. I'm kind of just like, hey, hi, how are you? Yeah. Like, going to a party, I'm just like, always. I am getting better. I think it comes with age a lot. And I've, like, met a really good, like, group of girls that, like, try to make sure that I'm included. They're, like, my boyfriend's friends, girlfriends. That sounds so complicated. But they're so sweet, and they're always, like, calling me and trying to get me to, like, do things, hanging out with me. And if we're, like, hanging out and chilling, they're always like, yeah, come hang out with us. Like, don't just sit by yourself. So I'm working on it, but those are 5 things that have made me socially awkward. And that is all that I have for today.